gang, and welcome to part 2 of molding and casting the Struthiomimus Model Kit. This time we're going to be making a 2-part mold, and I've decided we're going to mold the tree trunk. Now, as I was studying this top piece here, I noticed there are some pinholes in this area. So fortunately for me, I have this extra piece, which is perfect. And we will... There's a thing on it. Anyway, we're going to use this piece instead of the other one. No pinholes, it's good to go. So let's start building the mold base. It's going to be a 2-part mold, and we'll teach you how to do that. Alrighty, let's get to building the mold base, or the mold dam. I guess it's called the dam. Am I cursing? No. For this type of mold, I will be making, This type of mold, I will be making what is known as a J mold. J. And what the process is, when it's all finished, of course, the resin will be poured in here. We'll go down here, fill up to there. We'll have air escape tubes. And the air and the resin will come up here. That is a J mold. You may be wondering where I get these J's from. And I'll tell you, we get them from hangers. I noticed on here that there are some spaces that I believe will give me trouble in the casting process. You can see where air bubbles will form, so I'm going to use some of this just to fill in some of the areas there, make it a little more mold friendly for me. I decided I'm going to use clay to fill in these areas. If I use this, I'm going to have to let it dry overnight. So, on with the filling. I feel like a dentist. Okay, that about does it. Now we'll be ready to finish the rest of the mold dam. Another item I use is sprues. Save your sprues, folks. These are perfect for air outtake tubes and connecting tubes. So save your sprues. They come in handy. I messed up a little bit in this area here. I needed a better connection, so I'll cut a piece of sprue here and that'll work just perfectly. Let's see if he's cured. Let's take him to the counter and see what he looks like. We are now ready for our second mold pour. But first, it's very important that you put a barrier between the two layers. If not, the rubber will adhere to each other and you'll have a nice block of rubber. And that happened to me only once, and once was enough. So what I use, some Vaseline, put it very thinly on the first pour that has cured, and then you pour the other rubber, hamana, over it. Okay? It's very important. And important to get all the areas, all the surface areas of the mold. Okay? Let's do this. Let's see if it's cured. Still a little blubbery. We'll let it sit some more. Okay, let's see what there is to see. This baby is cured. Let's take it apart. Okay, it's out of the Legos, and let's open it and see what happens. Hopefully we'll have a good mold. Uh-oh. Ah, here we go. Oh yes. Something fell. Okay, wow. Here it is, our 2-part mold. I got to do some cleaning up still, and we'll tackle that. Another mouth fart in a minute. Again, very happy. Okay, for now I am going to be trimming the air tubes so they're free and clear, so the resin and the air can flow smoothly into and out of the mold. Now I happen to know for certain that this little area right here is going to cause an air bubble. The resin will come in here, go up here, it'll escape here, it'll get caught right here. So another little trick I'll use this here hollow tube. It's a brass tube, it's hollow. And what I do is for very small areas like this, I'll put this in there. Let me see if I can show you. And I will press down into the rubber, and that will create another air escape tube, a smaller one. And trust me, it works. Now, I did weigh the pieces, but I'm going to add a little extra more resin to it because of the actual J that's in there. That's going to add a little extra resin to the weight of it. So we're going to mix and we're going to pour and see what happens. Let's see. Okay, the resin went down a little bit. It always does that. Let's see if they're ready. Hello? Hello? Come in. Who's there? Come in. Hello? Take these guys inside. In our prehistoric vault. And I think they're ready to be taken out of their molds. Remember, save your resin. Because now we have a Rocky. Yeah, Rocky. Yeah. All right. All right. Let's see. Hey, look at that, see? See that little tube there? I knew there'd be an air bubble there, and it just... Wow. Hey, not too shabby at all. I am very happy. There's some flash here that gets easily taken off. Oh, a lot of flash, okay. And there you have it. Okay. On to molding and casting another part. I give it the thumbs up. Well, we did it. We molded and cast a tree trunk for the Struthiomimus Model Kit. And I'm very happy how it came out. Especially this little tube here. I wasn't sure it was going to work, but it did. Now another little hint I'll give you that I do is with these air outtake tubes. I make them long because, as you noticed before when I pulled the mold out, there was some flashing in here. I'll clamp the mold in future casts. But what happens is when you fill it up, you can see it happen here. And as the resin settles and, you know, kind of creeps into the mold a little bit, it settles in and the resin goes down. What would happen if this part was closer to the top, the resin would leak down and then you would have an air bubble here, or no resin there because it leaked down. It settled down, if you will. So, you know, you pull your cast thinking you got a good cast, and then you got this massive missing piece there. So I always try to make my air tube vents at least an inch. So if there is any settling, as there was, and you can see, but it didn't affect the tree trunks at all. I'm very happy. Let's clip it and see what it looks like. We have our trusty clippers here. Oh, and by the way, I did weigh these, so this whole amount here, I forgot where I put my paper. Nice one. Oh, there it is. So, came out to about 1.7 ounces, and I rounded it up to 1.8, so half of that is 0.9 ounces per each, I don't know where my resin is, for each part, 0.9 ounces for A, 0.9 ounces for B, and that includes all this here. So let's clip it. Nicey nice. Nicey nice. Little guys here. Right here. And I think these are a little bit too, oh, let's see. Let's see what you got here. Oh, there you go. Check it out. I still have to file it and clean it up a bit, but here we go. Not too shabby, huh? Hey, once again, thanks for tuning in to watch the... You gonna say it with me this time? Molding and casting the Struthiomimus Model Kit. As usual, God bless you. Thanks for watching. Please hit subscribe and like, and share with your friends. Okay? Let's get a community going here. All right? Take care. Till next time, enjoy.